Alright, so if you are watching us from our YouTube channel and you like to get started, there's a link on our profile. Just click the link and it will direct you to our WhatsApp and just send a chat. We'll guide you on how to set up your robot, guide you on how to activate, bind your robot and get started. If you are watching us from our YouTube channel and you would like to get started, just click the link on our profile and we'll set you up and you start trading. I have a new member, but he will join shortly. Please, let's all try and always come early. Let's always try to come early. If we come early, we start early and close early, and round up early. The Zoom time is actually 8:30, but we don't like to come early, and it takes a lot of waiting time. It delays us before we get started. Please and please, if you are inviting your prospects, always tell them to come early. Please, you can even, I know people like doing African time, but you can even tell them it's 8:25, or basically just tell them it's 8:20 so that they'll get ready. We are like what 15-17 minutes late already, and your prospect is not yet on the Zoom. But if they can't make it, just send them the recording. That's why we're recording it. Alright, so we'll be getting started now. So my name is Oshari. A lot of you know me as Oshin. And as usual, I'm your host. Our Zoom days and time is Mondays and Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time. 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time. That's our Zoom time. So try as much as possible to come early. I'm a V3 rank in Royalq. He's on traffic going on. Well, if you can't make it, then you have to send him the recordings. But he can join regardless. If he has headphones or whatnot, he can join. So yeah, I'm your host as usual, and I have my co-host here, Leader George. Leader George is a V4 rank in Royalq. He's our coach, and he'll be taking us on tonight's topic and also handling the introduction about what Royalq is all about and how we make money with this amazing cryptocurrency business. Oh, let's try as much as possible to mute ourselves. Please stop unmuting yourself. Time for questions, and you can unmute yourself, please. Let's make sure we are muted. Thank you so much, and I'd like to invite Leader George to come and take it from here. Welcome and good evening, Leader George.
Oh, good evening, all. You're welcome to today's one, uh, where we'll be presenting a wonderful, this amazing business. For those joining us, you're early. You're early to the business, and you're early, and you're on the right. You came in at the right time if you start the business. We are here to discuss about Royalq Consulting. It's an artificial intelligence robot. It helps us to trade cryptocurrencies. We buy them at a price and sell them at a high price. Crypto, which are digital assets, at some
Sorry,
point they go. Hello?
uh, um, work on your audio. It's not really audible. We
Hello,
can
can you
hear
hear
you.
me now?
Yes, we can hear
Hello,
you.
can you hear me now?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay, so cryptocurrencies, they are digital assets. It's just like you going to buy gold. Gold is a physical asset. But cryptocurrency, the lifestyle is that it's very volatile. It goes up and it comes down. Most of some of the cryptos, they are very, very, very volatile. So that is why we are using with the help of artificial intelligence robots to trade it. Okay, for those joining us today, the business is all about trading cryptocurrency, buying low and selling high. You are the one, the business, the robot is just like a plane. The robot is just like your car. The robot is just like a washing machine. It makes work easy for you. That is the work. It's not robots that just start doing trading. No, we give it instructions. We give it instructions. You don't share. I thought we have settings to mute all
Well, she
as
keeps
you join.
unmuting herself. I don't know why. I don't know why she keeps unmuting herself. I don't know.
I thought they should. It's only admit that should grant someone from unmuting. Okay, so the robot buys this coin when we instruct it to buy, because we have so many cryptocurrencies. Some of them moves with the flow of Bitcoin. Some moves with their own community flow. So you see that all cryptocurrency will not start increasing at the same time, or that's why you see sometimes some coins, some set of crypto will be increasing faster, while some will be increasing slow. Sometimes when Bitcoin is coming down, you see some sets of crypto will go down faster. So that is why we are using robots to trade crypto to make profit for us. So the business is very simple for those joining us today. We actively, just like if you want to understand this business, you put yourself in a provision store owner. You know, before you start provision store, you must get a shop. You pay your shop rent. In Royalq, you pay your shop rent, which is $120. After you pay your shop rent for your provision store for 1 year, you are going to keep aside some utility fees, some gas fees. In Royalq, we call them the fuel fee. In your shop, you have utility fee, money you use for water, to buy water, money used to pay light fees and all that, money used to recharge your light. In Royalq, this utilities fees, we call them gas fees, and it stays in your Royalq account. It stays in your Royalq account. You can put as low as $10, $15, $20, and above as you are trading. So anytime that money will continue being in your account until robot starts making profits for you. If the robot does not make profits for you, your money, your gas fees remains with you, just like your car. If you put fuel inside, your fuel remains there until you start using your car. That is when the fuel will be reducing. Same in Royalq. Your gas fee stays with you until you start using until your robot starts making profits for you. That is when your gas fee starts reducing. Okay. So now, after you have gotten, you have deposited your gas fees, you have activated your robot with your 120 that is paying for the subscription. You keep your trading capital. Trading capital will be in your exchange. Some people used to call it your cryptocurrency bank. That is where your money stays. That is where your capital stays. Royalq only keeps records in the revenue page. In Royalq app, we have where you keep records of the trades, the profits the robot is making for you. But the actual profit in USDT stays in your exchange. Okay? If you don't, it will remain in your exchange except you set up your margin calls more than your capital. That is only when the robot, you see the robot starts using your profits to trade. because of you have instructed the robot to start trading what you set for the robot to buy margin calls. So that is, in crypto, coins do go down. So when it goes down, the robot buys more quantity of it. That is what we call the margin calls. Okay. So your profits remains with you in your exchange. Your capital remains with you in your exchange. Your profit also stays in your exchange. The only time the robot will use your profit is when you have instructed the robot to start using your profit to buy margin calls. That is, maybe your capital now is 100. You now set your margin cost to cover $120 instead of 100. If the robot has made profit of $20 for you, you see that anytime the coin you are trading goes down, the robot will now use all your capital and also use the profits. So these are some key notes. Those that are joining us, please take note of this topic. Today's topic is very interesting. It's power pack complete. We are saying everything, and we'll also do some practicals, because there are some things that we would like to share. For those joining us, the business is simple. It's just like you setting up a provision store. So where the robot comes in setting up the provision store, is you getting a salesperson in your shop. Remember, you yourself, you be the one to go to the market to pick, and they use your capital, your trading capital, to buy, to pick the items you want your salespersons to sell. Your salesperson's job is just to monitor the market. Royalq job is just to monitor the market. You have to instruct Royalq that you want to buy so item. Trade this item for me. Trade that item for me. You give it the settings. It's just like a washing machine. You give it the settings. Okay, wash for so minutes. Same with your car. You on it and you operate it. The plane, you also operate it and give it some set of instructions. So when you join Royalq, we are going to give you videos of how to instruct your robot. I will give you settings of how to instruct your robot. And we'll also tell you, okay, these are the signals. Sometimes these are the signals you should enter. We also drop signals. We'll also teach you how to see a signal and how to enter it, how to know coins to enter. So in today's Zoom, I'm going to share my screen and we'll also show you how to pick these coins to enter to avoid more waiting time. In the business, for those joining us, we don't experience loss. There's no real loss. We only experience what we call the waiting time. In the sense that, remember, crypto goes up and down. When you enter a trade at a wrong entry, when crypto is already up, remember, when crypto goes up, it comes down. And remember, the robot cannot sell to make profit for you when your trade is coming down. If you buy crypto, if you instruct the robot to buy crypto at a higher price, you have to wait for that coin to go above that higher price before the robot can sell and make profit for you. In this business, we only make profit when the robot make a sell. We don't make profit when the robot makes a buy. If the coins is going down, it's going down. The robot will only be using your USDT capital to be buying more quantity of the coin. So I will still start speaking in terms when we enter the topics. So our partners will follow up, because the topic for today is general. So our new people, you might struggle to understand it because you have not started. But once you start and you will watch today's video, you will key in, you will understand it perfectly. Okay, so the robot only buys at the price when you have instructed it to buy, and it will sell when the coin increases. If the coin goes down, it will not sell, it will be buying. And when your robot is buying, it's just using your capital to buy. So you don't make profit when the robot is buying. You make profit when the robot starts selling, when the coin starts going. So in general, the business is all about entry price. Are you instructing your robot to start the trade at a lower price? Because when crypto goes down, it starts coming down. When it goes up, it starts coming down. So you are the one now to tell your robot, okay, this coin is down. Okay, trade it for me. You understand? This coin is down, trade it for me. It's your duty to tell the robot to trade for you. Now, so persons might say, what about us that are very busy? You are not with your phone. If you are busy in this business, you need capital. You need 500, like 500, at least 500 to trade one coin on autopilot. You cannot come with $100 and say you want autopilot. You want to go, you are busy. You cannot be busy with $100. If you know that you're the busy type, at least you should start the business with like 500, 1,000, so that robot you can just select a known coin. You can select a known coin that you know that has community. Then you can trade. That one will be giving you average profits. We'll still talk about these coins when we enter the main topic for today. Okay, but for those joining us, I believe you should understand the business now. It's all about buying low and selling high. When you do mistake and buy high, the robot will, it will not give you. You have to wait for the coin to bounce back, and the robot stays and make profits for you. Now, Royalq introduced a feature called a strategy mode called the sub-bean real-time settlement. This sub-bean real-time settlement mode helps us to make profits while we wait. While we wait, the robot will be buying margin calls and be selling those margin calls. It will sell the lower margin calls first before it will sell. It will be selling from the lower margin calls first before it sells the higher margin calls. It will be making profit for you if only you select the strategy mode that was recently added. That is the sub-bean real-time settlement. Okay, so that is it on the trading aspect of the business. Royalq takes 20% gas fees. Royalq takes 20% gas fees. For instance, Royalq makes $100 profit for you. $100 goes to is already in your exchange. Binance coin, Huobi, KuCoin, and the rest. Your $100 is there. But Royalq we calculate 20% of $100, which is $20. It will take it from your gas fees. Now, Royalq does not take all the $20. Royalq has a percentage it will take, and it will share the remaining with your uplines. It will share the remaining with the stakeholders in Royalq. Now it will bring us to the other part of this business. With this business is very, 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 very sweet when you decide to participate in the two aspects. The two aspects now of this business, they don't work together. They work differently. You can decide that you want to only be a trader and you are trading. You can decide, but if you decide to only be a trader and you are trading, your uplines and the stakeholders in Royalq will be enjoying that 20% gas fees Royalq is charging you for making profits for you. Those are utility fees is being shared by the stakeholders in Royalq. The stakeholders are who we call the team builders. The stakeholders are the people that invited you to this room to come and listen to this amazing business that is safe because your trading capital stays with you in your cryptocurrency bank. You don't give it to Royalq. It's not in the comfort of Royalq. If Royalq goes on maintenance for 1 day, 2 days, your money stays with you. It's not with them. You don't need Royalq permission to withdraw your money in your exchange. So I hope you are following. Now, this other aspect, that 20% Royalq charge for making profits from, is being shared by the shareholders, the stakeholders in Royalq. And who are the stakeholders? Stakeholders are people that introduce you to the business. Me, the person that introduced you to the business, our host. So we are all stakeholders because we are team builders. We share the good news to people on our social media. We invite our friends, our church members, work, our colleagues, and everybody on the streets. We introduce them to Royalq. We post Royalq on our status daily. So when we post Royalq and we decide and we register even at least one person, we become a shareholder in Royalq. When this 20% is being shared, you too will get a percentage from it. And remember, the fastest way, the surest way to wealth is passive income. Passive income. You see uh, when you have 1,000 friends and you tell this 1,000 friends to give you 100 naira, it's easier and faster that way to get 100 naira times 1,000, which is let's see, I'm so tired to even calculate this. Okay, to get 100,000 is better. That is faster. You get 100,000 faster when you tell 1,000 of your friends to give you 100 naira than telling one of your friends to give you 100 naira, to give you 1,000 and 100,000. You understand me? You telling one of your friends to give you 100,000 it might be difficult. But you telling 1,000 of your friends to give you 100 naira, you see that money will start coming in faster. So that is the principle of wealth. Then go to today, even the poorest person in Nigeria is still making Dangote the richest man because we buy his products almost every day. We buy his products almost every day. Even the poor person in the street buys Dangote's products one way or the other. So we call it crowdfunding. Crowdfunding has been the surest way to gather wealth. It's just like MTN giving you a deal that they want to give you 10 million now, or they want to give you one naira on every recharge that is happening in Lagos State. Which will you prefer? You prefer the crowdfunding because it will be easier to even get that money. And that money does not stop. We call it passive income. It comes daily. So when you decide that you want to be a trader and you also want to build team in Royalq, you will enjoy the business. It's like you activating an oil well. If you if you decide to activate that shareholder in this business to make massive rewards, Royalq will reward you as a shareholder. You know what it's you know what it entails to be a shareholder of a bigger company. Even if it's 1% that is coming to you, you know it's big money. Okay, so the 20% gotten from your gas fees is being shared by your uplines, the shareholders in Royalq. So that is why you see both team builders in Royalq makes profit. Then those traders that is trading with good capital, they also make good profits. So that is all about the business. For those joining us today, we want to end. If you have any questions, please ask now. Why I don't know, Minosha, if you have anything to say before we start the main topic. Thank you. Idosha, do you have anything to say? Uh, okay, please, those our new our new prospects on the Zoom. Please, do you have any question? You can use the chat. Okay, MC Milan said, do you guys have group where you send this to? Yes, on our partners group. On our partners group, we drop signals, fake signals where you can enter. Okay. So another question. Eto Star, I have a question. Please go ahead. You can raise your hand so I will ask you to unmute yourself, or you can unmute yourself and answer your question before we go into the topic for today. Eto Star, are you typing your question? Okay. MC Milan, so how can I join the group? MC Milan, when if you are meet your upline will add you to our group, our prospect group. You only enter the prospect group through your upline. The person that registered you in Royalq, please meet the person. The person will give you the our partners group link so you can join. Eto, we are still waiting for your question. Please, those are our new prospects. Is there any question for us?
Can you hear me, bro?
Can hear you.
Okay. Please, one of my brother invited me here. He's the one that introduced me to this thing. So it's been, let's say, 3 weeks now. But unfortunately, I don't, since almost 1 week and now, I never hear from him. Since then, I've been losing money because, I'm not kind of, I don't know. I'm just new. I don't know how to trade, nothing. But since then, I've been losing money. So I don't know. And I want to, because before, I used to help me to buy. I will send money to him to Nigeria. Then maybe, I don't know, whether one of his friends, they now help me to recharge. But since then, I can't reach him. So it's almost 1 week now. And I don't know. Since then, I keep losing money because I don't know how to trade. I don't know. Just, you know,
Eto Star, who's your upline?
Anthony is my junior brother.
Anthony.
He's my.
I don't know what Anthony. Who is Anthony? I don't have any Anthony because I know. I think I know you are on my team because I know I think you are under my team. Message me.
Yeah.
I don't know
Huh?
Antonio.
The guy is old member here. Oh. The guy is
I
old
know.
member here.
I can remember like you registered like a month ago, right?
Yeah, let's say month ago. Now, yeah, he's the one that is teaching me, but I'm not perfect
I don't
yet.
know the person's real name because I don't
I
know
don't know
any
whether, but I'm just telling you, his real name. I don't know whether he changed name here or not. I don't know.
maybe he
You
has
know,
like
maybe
maybe he
have guy
has
name, all those things.
yeah. But I don't know any Anthony. But I can vividly remember I know Eto Stars. Just message me. I'm Oshin. You know me on the group. Just message me. I'll put you through.
But there's one guy who direct me that I sent the guy a message, but he didn't reply. The guy is here, Europe here. He said he will help me to recharge, buy from
Obi.
to buy. But I
Oh,
messaged him.
Yeah, Tom Dio, what happened now? Just message me, please, so that we don't take much of our time. Message me on WhatsApp, okay? Etostar, message me on WhatsApp.
What's the name? Sorry, I'm just
Ocean TV, OS.
Ocean TV.
Yeah. You don't know me on the
Okay.
group, Ocean TV.
Oh, Ocean Team Digital Code, right? Okay,
On
okay,
your
okay. Right, no problem.
WhatsApp,
Yeah, yeah.
message me on WhatsApp. Yeah. All right.
Oh, all right.
Do we have
Thank you.
any new members that do not have an activated robot? Do we have questions, please? Um, so that we can take questions before we get into today's topic. Do not have an activated robot. Those new members, do we have questions, please? For our members, we'll take questions after the topic. We'll definitely take your questions after the topic. Etostar. Tom Dio said you didn't message him, so I don't know. Please message him. Unless you are not in that our group. But yeah, we'll sort that out, sure. Alright, since we do not have any question, Leader George, we can um get to the topic, please.
Okay. So, okay. Let me see. So I'm going to share my screen now. So today's topic is how to pick signals to avoid long waiting time, trading capital and profits in Royalq. Okay. So how to pick a signal to avoid long waiting time. So in my introduction, you heard me say we are to buy low. We are to instruct the robots to buy low and sell at a high price. Okay. So can you see my screen?
Yes, please
Hello,
go
can you see
ahead.
my screen? Okay. So this Royalq page, home page. So these are the coins. I'm using Binance. So this is Binance. These are the coins. So you see a coin like this first one now. Let's open it. You can see if you come down on this chart, don't show me. This is Mr. Koje on the Koye on this group, on this chart, on this Zoom.
Who's that?
Mr. Dayo. I hope he's on this Zoom. Okay, let me continue. If you check down, we have the second indicator here, which is a Bollinger Band. This one, you can see when I click it, the lines are no more. So you can see 1, 2, 3. Then we have this KDJ. You can see. Okay. So if you want to enter a signal now, you see this one. You should enter a signal that the candle has touched this down line of the Bollinger Band, and on the KDJ line, it has only come down and it's going up. We shared the picture. Let me see if I can, what I just explained now. Let me see. Let me also bring the picture to understand. Okay, can you see my screen? Hello, I hope we can see my screen.
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay, so you can see the first cycle at the top. You can see that the first condition has not been met. If you enter when this candlestick is on the yellow, on the orange or yellow line at the top, you will be instructing your robots to start a trade at a higher price. Means you will have to experience longer waiting time. But if the coins have retraced down, and touch this down one, no, they have three, the up, the middle, and the down. If the coins have touched this down line now of the Bollinger Band and start retracing up and start going up, and on the KDJ, the line has also crossed the two lines. This down line here now has also crossed the two lines. That is the two indicators that the coin is down. So that you will not instruct your robots to trade a coin that is high. Remember, in crypto, coins that goes up, it will come down. When it comes down, it will go up. So with these two indicators, you will know if this coin has been down for long. You understand? You know if this coin has been down for long. Okay, so let's go now. Let's go to the chart and see. So for instance, now this BLZ, if you check the chart, like, okay, let me see, BLZ. So this is the coin. So you can see it has touched this line. Let's see the second. Look, but the first condition has been achieved here, but the second condition on the KJ and the KDJ has not been achieved. So you can just be monitoring this trade. You monitor this trade to make sure that the two condition has been achieved before you enter. Okay, so with this, you avoid longer waiting time, which also translates into floating loss. Because when you instruct your robot to trade for you, and the coin is at the top, and your robot to trade the coin that is top, and the coin now drop down, you know that you have to wait. You have to wait for a longer time for that coin to now bounce up. So you see, it has touched the down line. The first condition is met. But the second condition, which is the KDG, has not crossed. So it has not touched the second condition. It has not met the second condition. So this kind of trade, you wait. You wait for it. You monitor it. And when it touch, when this KDJ, this down one, starts, when it crosses the two, then you know that you are set. This trade is, you can enter this trade. As far this KDJ have not crossed, it means that this trade can still go down more, so that you will not be buying at a high price when the coin is still going down. Okay, so that is how you can avoid huge waiting time. Let's see this first one. You can see you can't enter this trade. The two conditions are not met. If you want to avoid huge floating and waiting time. Let's see the second one. So this one has touched the second one, but it has not touched the down one. Yeah, on the two condition has not been met here. So if you want to enter trade or you see a signal, you can also confirm if the conditions have been met. So this one has not been met. So that is it for the two conditions. Okay. So for the second topic of today. That is for the first one. The second topic of today, if you enter revenue details here, this money you are seeing as total revenue here, watch, they said, look at the write-up here. Profit will directly go into your exchange balance. Some people don't read this. They don't read. Because someone will come and say, I want to record this total revenue. This page is a record. It's record keeping. Your money, Royalq does not keep your capital, so it can't keep your profits. It's using your capital to trade in your exchange. And when it sells back your capital back to USDT, it sells it with your profits. So it keeps your profits also in USD in your exchange. So Royalq is telling you that your profits is seen in your exchange, not with Royalq. I hope we are following. So don't make the mistake of you want to come here and withdraw. Now, on the second part of this topic, this trading capital and profits. If you are trading and you have, let's see, you have floating loss. You can see the floating loss, floating P slash floating. Okay, Royalq, they have even edited it. Fine. Floating P is floating profit slash floating loss. So when it's minus, it's in floating loss. When it's plus, it's in floating profit. So crypto goes up, it comes down. But because of what we are using, because of what you can see, this BLZ is in floating loss of -6%, and the floating money in USD is minus 195. But if you enter inside, if you click on it and you click at this top right, this icon at the top right, you see that even while I'm waiting, this coin has given me, the robot has given me profit for today. That's giving me profit for today. We call it the subsell. We call it the subsell. You understand? So this coin has given me profit and the coin has gone down. It has started buying. You can see it has started buying margin calls. When this coin now starts rebouncing, when it starts rebouncing, the robots will start selling those margin calls. So that's where we don't lose in Royalq. The coins that goes down, if you come up, watch the chart. It came down and it bounced up. It came up, it moved up, moved up, moved up, moved up, and it started coming down. So that is how crypto is. So you will know, some people will say, my capital. Well, once you have floating loss, it tests, if you go to your exchange, it tests on your capital. Remember, the capital you are seeing is floating. If you go to your Binance, you see where they wrote something PNL. So that is not, as far you are on trades, that your capital cannot be steady, it cannot be stable. If here is showing you floating, if this place is showing you floating profits in green now, if it's on green now, your capital will also increase. But when it's on red, your capital will reduce. You understand? If you open this, if you click $1,342 in this trade, this floating loss of -119 is, if you go to Binance, if you want to check the USD you have in Solana now, it will be 1,342 minus 120 floating loss. When this coin starts pumping now, when this Solana starts pumping and goes up, and this maybe this place is now plus 2%, and you are now seeing like $20 plus $20 floating profit. If you go, if you go to, if you go to your cryptocurrency bank, if you go to your exchange, what you will see there is 1,342 plus 20 or plus any floating profit you see here. So that is how you tell your capital in your finance. It's as far you are trading, you don't expect the capital to just be increasing. Now, some people will say, I've made 20, I've made so amounts of profit. I've made $20. Yes. I'm trading with $100 capital. Yes. But your floating loss you are seeing here is on minus 30. If you go to your Binance, what you will see, your total asset now will be, instead of 100 plus 20, which is 120, it will be now be 90. Remember, your floating loss is minus 20. Your trading capital is 100. Because of, normally, if you have not made any profit, what you should be seeing there is $80 as your floating capital. So it is because of your robot has made you profit of $20. Now, your capital, which is 100 plus 20 is 120. It will not be minus this floating loss, because this floating loss is USDT. It's floating. It means that the coins you started, the price, it has gone down. So it's a chart, it's moving. It goes up, it comes down, it goes up, it comes down. So that is why you see the amount here is not stable. It goes up, it comes down, it goes up, it comes down. So you can see it's a live trade. So some people will say, I have $500 and I have made $100. But if I go to my Binance, I'm seeing 450 as my floating capital. Where is the profit? They have forgotten that on this trade that is still ongoing, they have minus $150 floating loss. So because of your capital is 500 and you have made $100 profit, 500 plus 100 is 600 minus your 150 floating loss. It will not. That is why you are seeing floating capital of 450 instead of 600. That your capital, your profit you made is there. I hope you are following. Your profit is there. But why you are seeing, you are not checking your floating loss. This floating loss means that you have an ongoing trade. The value, the price you enter, your entry price, okay, let's see. The entry price for this trade is $175. But the current price of Solana is 160. That is why we have floating loss of minus 115. Once Solana increase now to 175, 176, here we turn to plus dollars. If you go to your Binance now, you will now see your capital will come up, plus your profit you have made before, you see them. If, for instance, now this Solana, you have made $200 on this account, and your capital for Solana is 1,342. Normally, if this trade now comes out and you are in floating profit of $20 or floating profit of $50 here, what you will now see in your Binance will be 1,342 plus your profit you have made, 200 you have made on this account, plus your floating profit. So that is why we are saying that people should understand the business. When crypto retrace a little, when market comes down, you have floating loss. It turns on your exchange. If you go to your Binance, Your money you put there, you are using it for trade. You will not keep it there for saving. You are using it to trade. And the trade has gone down. So all you have to do is to be enjoying, even when you are on floating loss, while you wait for this coin to come up back. Look at the charts. While you wait for this coin to come up back, okay, let's use this BLZ. Okay, while we wait for this coin to appreciate back, to come up back, it will still be giving us, it has been giving us profits. It has been giving us profits. Profits. So once this coin bounce back now, you will not see your huge profits now, your big profits. It will not sell it. Okay? So you see, before you know now, this down indicator will cross. The first has been achieved. The first indicator has been achieved. So it's remaining this down one, this KDJ, this down KDJ. Once it crosses this now, if you see this signal when it crosses, you can enter it and you can comfortably take 2%, 3%, 4% on this. Okay? You can comfortably, because I saw this trade on plus 0.5 profits today, floating profits. I saw it today around that kind 4.5. I saw this BLZ on this trade. It was on plus 0.5. My take profit on the trade is 4%. So it increased to 0.5%, 0.5, and before it now dropped down, now reduced to this -6. So my robot has got all, you can see all these things are margin calls. Once this coin cross now, once it cross and it starts going up, the robot will start selling and it will be giving me profit until this return rate now return to plus 4% before it will now sell. So imagine if I get plus 4% on this trade, I should be making close to $100 profit from this trade when it sells. So that should be all. Is there any? Let's take questions. Okay, Mr. Priye, Oladapo. Okay, okay. You're welcome. I thought you missed today's Zoom. Okay, Lidasha, you can take it up from here.
All right, thank you so much, Leader George. Do we have questions? Questions can come in before we round up. So, before we have questions, I'd like to address some things. I don't know how true it is, but Ethostar is telling me he's not in any group. Now, here in Digital Gold, we don't even try that. We don't do that at all. There are other people in this Royalq space that they probably do not uh, they don't they don't their team members do not matter, their downlines do not. Yeah, we have, aside from Team Digital Gold, there are other amazing team also that are doing extremely well for their team members, but we do have some bad eggs in this space that they just register a downline and that's it, they just leave them. But we don't try that here at all. If you are not, and that's why we advise that if you are just joining for the first time and you want to invite your friend, you can go ahead and do that. You don't have to start waiting and say, oh, I need to understand this thing very well. No, we've had people that on their first day they invited their friends, so your upline will handle you and your friend. We've had people that on the first day they invited their brother. Your upline will handle you and your brother. Your upline is going to be teaching you. If your upline is not available, get a leader that can do that. You don't have to be in my team for me to attend to you. As long as you are in that group, as long as you are a Royalq member, you can message me and I'm going to attend to you. You don't have to be under my team. Leader George is always available for that. So if you are less knowledgeable, Leader George is always there. I am always there. A lot of times, if I'm busy, if I activate somebody, I still refer the person to Leader George when I'm busy. Leader George sometimes refer his people to me when he's busy. So I don't think that would be nice if we activate people and just leave them. I don't know how true it is. I'm going to obviously, Ethostar, please try and message me on WhatsApp. I'm obviously going to find that out. But he's saying he's not in our WhatsApp group, and it's not nice. You cannot deprive somebody of being inside that WhatsApp group. You cannot deny somebody of that knowledge. You are inside that WhatsApp group. So you cannot activate somebody and not put them inside our WhatsApp group. It's not nice. I don't appreciate that at all. I don't know. I'm not liking what I'm hearing. I don't appreciate that. As long as you register somebody, if you cannot handle them, if you cannot take care of them, send them to a leader that would do that, please. Now he's coming to the Zoom and saying, oh, he's losing money because he doesn't have the right knowledge. He's not losing money, but because he doesn't have the right knowledge, that's why it's not looking nice on Team Digital Gold. I don't like it. Please, if you are in this Zoom, if you have downlines, tell them. If your downlines register any downline or anybody, please, you cannot deprive them from being inside our group, please. It doesn't take you anything to. What are you hiding? Why are they not inside that group? That's the big question. I'm trying to unwrap that puzzle. Why they are not inside that WhatsApp group? But you are inside the WhatsApp group. I don't know, but yeah. Please, if you invite any of your downlines, please, we don't leave. That's why you see us pursuing our team members up and down. That's why you see me, I say I remember that name. For him not to be in that group, I was even shocked that he's not in that group. But I know I remember that name from somewhere. That means I saw that name on my back office. He's under my team and I don't know him. And his upline is not attending to him. And you cannot send him to me. All right, I think I've been able to address that. Please, whenever we bring a lot of you know that. See, I feel like 90% safe of my downlines. Once they activate somebody, they bring them to me. I'm not complaining. As long as the person is under my team, please bring them to me. I'm not complaining. I will attend to them, please. All right, please, let's ask questions, please. Questions can come in.
Okay, I think we have a question. Okay. Now Vistas FS. My question is, if the trade is unavailable to get back above the first buy position, do it mean that will not be able to? Why would the trade not be able to get back? That's why I said how to avoid longer waiting time. So if you have the knowledge and you still go and enter a trade at a higher price, it will keep your trade longer now. I've been up in the provision store and there are some goods that you will not sell for 1 year. So if you buy a good, it's just like umbrella now. Umbrella have season. There are some goods items in the market that have season. If rainy season, we are in rainy season now, you do not sell your umbrella. When rainy season is over, you now import umbrella into the country and you want to sell. What will you do? You have to wait till the next raining season before you sell that umbrella. So that umbrella will automatically be with you for 1 year. So this business is not Ponzi scheme. Business is business. If you every business have their rules and regulation, what you should do and what you should not do. If you are even flying a plane, a robot, and you have to go left and you move it right, you know that there will be consequences. So that is it. You have the knowledge now. If you enter a trade that is high and it does not go back, the trade will not end. You wait for the coin. If the trade did not appreciate in this season, it will appreciate in the next season. All you have to do, you continue selling other products in your provision store. In your provision store, if you import umbrella or in your supermarket, you import umbrella to sell at a wrong time, you wait, that umbrella will be in your shop, you will be selling other products. So when the season of umbrella comes, you sell it. So that is it. Okay. So now visitors, FS, I don't know if I've answered your question. You can mute yourself if you still want to talk to us. Okay. So please, do you have any other? Okay,
Mr.
MC Milan.
Mr. Kuyi, your hands are raised up. You can unmute yourself and ask a question. Also, if you would like to talk to us, if you like to ask a question, just use the reaction box to raise up your hand. I'll ask you to unmute.
Hello, good evening. Good evening, Leader
Good
George.
evening,
Good evening,
sir.
Leader. And good evening, everybody on this call. I want to sincerely thank you, the two of you, for the wonderful job you are really doing for humanity. The Lord will continue to bless you. My question is on the first topic you took us along. The ban, I can understand the first topic, but the first setting, but the second one, the KGAG something, please, I want you to expatiate on it because it seems I'm not getting it properly. Then, if I want to set a trade, what should I look for apart from those signals? Is it do I have to go to the coin that are on red or on green? That's my question.
Okay. Whether the coins is on red, whether the coins is on green, when you open it, Royalq will show you that chart. When Royalq will show you the chart, in your I showed you before I started, I opened we can all see this stuff now. It's very clear now. It's very clear. When you open, before you create it, before you start a chart, Royalq will show you this chart. Look at the Bollinger Band, look at the KDJ. You on it, you click on it and you on it. They must be in this position, these two positions, the position 1 and the position 2. They must be in the Bollinger Band. This chart must touch this down line. It must touch this down one, this down line.
I
In
can
the
understand the
KDJ,
Bollinger.
the KDJ, this other line that is down, it must cross the two. It must cross the pink line and it must cross the orange line and move up.
Okay.
You can see this down one now, this purple line in KDJ has crossed the two, and you can see it has started going up. So that is when you know that the two condition has been met.
Okay. I think I will go and search for it then. I will do practical on it when we close the Zoom. Thank you.
Okay. So do we have any other question? Okay, I think we have
Signify, just use
question
the
on the chat.
reaction to raise your hand so that I can ask you to unmute so you can ask your question, or use the chat box.
MC Milan said, okay, I can't chase two-way 8. So I have to change settings in my Bybit. I don't understand when you say you can't trade two-way trades. Please, MC me now, you can unmute yourself and answer your question. I don't understand what you mean. Okay? Okay, Carly said, what you just explained is what I'm currently facing. And it's delaying my trade because for 2 weeks now, I have not made good sales. Now, when I explained Royalq, I explained two things. I explained that Royalq is divided into two parts. If the first part is not giving you profits and you don't have capital to add it, why not do the second part? The second part is oil money. Why are people not doing the second part, which is you posting about Royalq every day? Me, I post, if you save my number, you see that I post Royalq every day on my WhatsApp, and you see WhatsApp has share. So immediately I post on WhatsApp, it shows in my Facebook. So you see, if anytime my trade is not making profit, my team reward must make profit. So if for 2 weeks you have not been making good sales, why not venture? And this stuff is also in the provision business. Take it that in the place you rented that shop to do this business for 1 year, they also have some empty shops there. The landlord have some empty shops there. Royalq is the landlord now. If you introduce your church member to come and rent a shop in that your line, the landlord gives you the agency fee. Now you have money to add, to buy new products in your shop. For 2 weeks, you have not said, maybe because of you are trading one coin, or you don't even have more money to buy margin calls for that coin. Or because of your small capital, your margin call drop percent has been extended. So your robot is not more buying faster or selling faster because of your capital you are using to trade that coin is small, and your margin call has been expanded. Instead of you to be using 1.5, 1.3, 2%, you are using 4% for a job. The second margin, you use 4.5. So you see, if you use that kind of job, before the robot can buy anyone, it will take time. It will delay. So if the in Royalq is divided into two, if you decide that it's only trading you you should know that if you enter a wrong trade and your waiting time is now huge, you know that you should be able to add more capital to it if you don't want to do the second part of the business, which is the team building. You should be able to expand your business. You are using one shop, why not expand it and buy more goods in your shop? So that is it for Kali. Okay. I've been doing my marketing, but people keep saying that they are not ready for now due to no capital. Just continue doing the right person, the right set of people. You might not be the one bringing the thousands of people to your team. Is to just take you one person, you bring one person, and that one person will bring thousands of people in your team. The Oshare today is in my team. I did not bring her. I just brought one person that I know that that person itself is not a serious type. It's not even in the business now. The person that brought a leader Osha, the person that brought leader Osha, I brought someone and he brought his brother. His brother now brought leader Osha. I'm enjoying from leader Osha's team today. I did not bring her. So I will not say, this person I brought, he will not move my team. You don't know that one person that you feel that just one person will blow your team up. Just one person. So because of you met some few persons today and they say they don't have capital, it should not weigh you down not to be posting daily. Me, I post whether I just post. It's not my lifestyle. I don't post because I want people to comment on it. I post because it's what I must do daily. It's what I must do. I must post about Royalq daily. It's not a culture because I know the vision of Royalq is very clear. So I must post it daily, whether there's anybody answering me about it, because I know that one day, I must see someone that will come and ask me how far I want to start. I've been seeing you posting this business every day. I want to start it. So that is it. Okay. So do we have okay? No more questions. You don't share. I'll take it up from there.
Okay, we'd like to round up now. Do we have questions before we round up? You can unmute yourself and ask before we round up. Do we have questions before we round up?
Hello.
Yeah.
Um, my question about one-way trades and two-way trades is that they are trades that we just put, just like we just activate the bot and it starts trading. And there are trades where it shows like a long and a short, which means that the entrance is either we are getting in to sell or to buy when it's written long or short, and we have to choose. There are those two type of trades that you did send to one of this group. That's why I was asking about the two-way, because what happens is that the two-way is when it's written long and short. So when I try to like to activate that trade, it sends a message which says that you cannot trade two-way because your market exchange is activated only one way, something like that. I'll send you on WhatsApp the screen, the messages that appears so that you see what I mean.
Is it Royalq you are using?
Yeah, for sure.
Two ways, one way in Royalq.
Are
This
you
is my
trying
third
to
day of using.
Wait,
are you trying to features?
I'll send you the picture.
Are you trying to trade features?
Um, yeah, I don't know. It's like there are some trades that you guys send that when I try to apply it,
We only trade sports. Check your strategy page. If your trade is on sports or
mm,
features, we only
mhm.
trade sports.
Okay.
But yeah, please send it to him so that he can assist you.
If it's feature, I cannot assist you. It's only sports I can assist you on.
Features, that means it's a mistake now. Because we don't trade features. We only trade on spots. Okay, Macmillan,
Okay.
is that all?
Uh, Yeah, I wanted to ask about the group of sending signals because I mean only two groups, and I think there is another group that you guys send daily signals, like a lot of signals. Because in these two group that I mean, like there's the Royal Prospects and the Royal Business. These are the two groups which I mean, they only you guys send like trades in a while. It's not like you are always sending. So I wanted to know if there's another group that maybe per day they can send like 3 trades or 4 trades or something like that.
Signals are dropped when it's available. Sometimes when the market is not really stable, signals. That's why this Zoom of today is very handy, so that you can have knowledge and know how to actually pick signals on your own. Even on the YouTube channel, there are lots of videos there that teaches how to pick signals on your own. But when signal comes, you get them. I'll try and get the group for signal group also, and I'll post it on the group. But
Okay.
sometimes when the market is not really stable, we
Mhm.
don't get we don't get signals.
Okay, about the strategy settings, have you guys like posted any video or we have to do it on our own also?
What?
The strategy like that you use for your robot. It's like have you guys made a video that I can go and watch, or we have to like
I have
figure it
videos
out
on
ourselves? Huh?
we have videos on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. You say for your robot. Is your robot too? So is our robot. Alright, thank you so much.
Okay, that's fine.
um yeah, thank you. Do we have any other questions? I would like to round up the Zoom right now. So if you are new here, you do not have an activated robot, please get back to the person who invited you to the Zoom. They are going to send you a link, and then use the link to register. Please don't download the app from App Store or Play Store. We do have fakes on there. Your the person that invited you, which is your upline, they're going to send you a group link, a link rather, for you to register. After you register, they're going to guide you on how to activate your robot and how to bind. And after that is done, they will add you to our WhatsApp group where you get the knowledge and learn how to properly instruct your robot. Our Zoom days and time is Mondays and Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time. Please always try as much as possible to come late, and always try as much as possible to attend our Zoom meetings. You learn a lot, you gain a lot of knowledge. And if you miss it for any reason, it's always recorded, and you can always go to our YouTube channel and watch the video. Our YouTube link is pinned on our group, Royalq Business. Just at the top of the group is pinned on there, and you can access our YouTube channel. You can, if you are new, you can also watch um videos that has been recorded and done before you join the business to catch up. Thank you so much for taking out time to attend this Zoom. Thank you so much, Leader George. And as long as you take this business seriously, you do not take it like a Ponzi scheme, you do not take it like a money doubling scheme. You are always eager to want to know what certain buttons are, and you want to get the knowledge. You definitely strive in this business. It's not a Ponzi scheme, so it needs your attention. It needs you to actually know how to properly instruct your robot. And all it takes is for you to attend the Zoom meetings, watch videos, ask questions, and just basically follow up on the group. And trust me, you will make it in this business. Uh, Again, it's not a Ponzi scheme. It's not
Again, I want to
fast money. All right, go ahead, please.
okay. Then I want to add to what our host is saying. Remember, the money you are looking for does not grow on the tree. The money we are looking for is not on the floor for us to pick. The money we are looking for, it's in the pockets of people. That is why Dangote went as low as selling sorts of 100 naira, so that he would get profit from the people as low. So that money you are looking for is not in Royalq's pocket. Royalq is the profit the great profit we make is not coming from Royalq. It's still coming from the international cryptocurrency market where me and you are trading. For those people that are trading without the robots, buying crypto, selling crypto on different exchanges. That is where we make the money from the exchanges. Royalq help us to make the money from the exchanges. That is why the profit also stays in our exchange and not Royalq. So remember, the more people you help online, the more people you interact online, the more people you interact face to face, the more money you get. Even as Dangote is the richest man in Africa, he still make those advertisements for his products, his different products. But now you are opportune to have a product, own the own the product as Dangote owns his own products, salt, cement, and the rest. Own Royalq. When you own it, you see that no day will pass without you showing your products to people. You know the product is safe. It's safe because the people that you are inviting, They don't need to give you their money or send their money to Royalq. Their money stays in their cryptocurrency bank. In summary, you need people. The money you are looking for is in people. Give them the service. Because like our host will say, if you don't give them this service, if you don't introduce this good business, they will do a bad business. Thank you. I'll see you all on
So much, Leader
Thursday.
George, you're totally correct. Always be a problem solver. There are lots of people that are looking for business ideas. There are lots of people that have thousands of crypto in their wallet and they don't know what to do with it. So, yeah, if you don't introduce people to a good business, they'll do a bad business. So, take it upon yourself to actually introduce people to a business. Royalq is not a Ponzi scheme, so yes, feel relaxed, feel free to introduce them. Their money is in their wallet. No business have seen I have seen that has done this before. No business. If you show me another business that is doing it, I will join. But no business I have seen. It's only Royalq, and that's why I am using Royalq, to trade because my money is with me. Nobody's going to I won't beg, for me to withdraw my money. I cannot beg somebody or take permission to withdraw my own money. My money. So yeah. Um thank you so much and we'll see you on Thursday. Enjoy your week. Bye.